Hi, I'm Ashton and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be just showing the books that I had in California. I just visited family in California and they had my books that I wasn't able to bring with me when I first moved away. And so I'm just going to be showing those because I'm very excited. Most of them are in these boxes. I have a few boxes that I'm gonna open, so it's gonna be like they're books that I have had, and so I know what most of them are gonna be, but it's like an unboxing, so it's like really exciting. For the first box, I already opened because it was the first one that I thought I only had one, and I was like, no, I swear I have more books. So I opened the first box, and so these were all the books that I had in there. I'm going to be showing you all of them. This is just from the first box, and then I have 3 more boxes over here to open, so I will be doing that today. The first book is Ready Player One, and this is the paperback. I have the hardcover of Ready Player One and Ready Player Two, and I love both of those books, and so I also have the paperback for it. I do want to reread it, so I might be rereading it from the paperback. I might do it from the hardcover one that I have, but I feel like sometimes paperback is a little bit easier to read, so I might be doing that. So yeah, there's this one. Like I said, I love this book, and I'm very excited to reread it. My cats are in the background making a bunch of noises, so if you hear that, that's what it is my cats. The next one is Snow White and the Huntsman. This one is the movie cover. I want to read all of these books, most likely, like all the books that I have, I want to read, but I usually don't really like getting the movie covers of books, but I already had this one. A lot of the books that I have also are from movies. These are like a bunch of the books that I've gotten from high school and, from when I was like younger, because I bought a bunch of books after I watched the movies. I have a lot of books that have been made into movies now. So you'll see a little trend when I show you a bunch of these books. So Snow White and the Huntsman, I have that one. And then I have This Book is Gay by Juno Dawson. And I literally bought this book from the LGBTQ section of Barnes & Noble a long time ago. So very excited to read this one. I don't know if this is a nonfiction book. Yeah, it's a YA nonfiction. So it's another nonfiction book that I am excited to read. I don't read a lot of nonfiction, so this will be a good one. And then I have The Spectacular Now. Like I said, movies, lots of movie books. This one, I don't think I've watched the movie for this one, but I am excited to read it. I think that it might be a romance. I don't really know. I think that it is. I think this is also the movie cover one. So I have that one. And then I have Let the Great World Spin. I don't know what this one is about, but I remember buying it, and I think I only bought it because I liked the cover. And I think that I got it when I was visiting my mom at some point. So I have that one. And then I have Knit One, Purl One, and this one is about knitting. I don't know what else it's about, but I also got this one just probably because I liked the cover. There was a point in my life where I was buying books just because I liked the cover, or I would read the back and be like, yep, this sounds interesting. And I have a problem where I will look at a book or read the back and be like, yes, I would read this. Like, there are a few books where I'm like, no, I probably wouldn't end up reading it. But a lot of the time when I read the back, I'm like, yeah, this sounds interesting. And I do that for a lot of books. Even if, like, I read it and I'm like, why did I pick this up? I feel like I wouldn't be interested in it. But I have this one, and I don't know. Maybe I'll read it. It probably is interesting, you know? So, have that one. Then I have Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, also the movie cover. I know that I did read a lot of this. Like, I think I almost got halfway and I was reading it with my mom. It was a long time ago, like years ago, but I'm excited to pick this back up again. So there's that one. And then I have The Circle. I also got this book because I watched the movie. The movie my parents didn't really like. I don't really remember the movie like at all, but I picked this one up because I watched the movie, and when I watch movies, I want to read the books because I just want to see like the differences in them. So I have that one to read. And this one actually I am very excited to read. I think that it's about like technology and like how technology is like taking over or ruining the world. I don't really know, but I am excited to get in this one too. Okay, and that was all from the first box. So we are gonna open the second box. I'm gonna go with this one because it's little, so there'll be only a couple books in it. I don't know if these are my books. I don't remember having this book. The Henna Wars. I really don't have any idea what this is about. I think this might be Cass's book, but maybe not. I don't know. Then I have Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I don't know if this was my book either. I don't know. I haven't even read all the other books, and I'm pretty sure this is definitely not the first one. But I used to be very into Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I did read, some of the first ones. But, oh yeah, this is the 11th book. It says right there. I don't really know why I have this, but I mean, if I buy the other books and read them, I know that they're not adult books. I think they're either middle grade or like children's. I don't know what it'd be considered, but I don't know. If I pick up the other books, then maybe I'll get to that one eventually. On to the next box. So I haven't seen these books in forever. So let's see what we have. We have We'll Always Have Summer, which I believe is also a romance. Then I have Still Here by Rowan Blanchard, which I got because it's Rowan Blanchard, which she was in Girl Meets World. I don't know what else she's in, but oh my god, I saw the next book in the box and I'm like, I really want to read this book. Anyways, I have read this book. It's kind of like mixed media where it's like pictures and writing and stuff. And this book inspired me to actually write more of my poetry. I used to write a lot of poetry, and so it's really dark and, in here, but it's like poetry. It like reminds me of like having like poems and just random thoughts. I liked it. I remember liking it. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but yeah. So I have that one. And then this is the book. I'm going to try not to spoil the next ones for me, so I don't look at it yet. But I have Nerve, and this is also the movie cover. I am obsessed with this movie, and I really want to read the book. I'm guessing that it's most likely going to be just like the movie, if not like maybe a little bit different. So I am excited to get into this one. It's literally just about this girl who plays this game, and it's basically truth or dare, but it's only dares, and either you sign up as like a watcher or a player, and when you sign up as a player, you get dares from the people who are watching. That it's basically like you're streaming what you're doing, and you get money based on the dares that you get dared to do. And some of the dares get very, very crazy and like more unbelievable as it goes on. And oh, if you haven't seen the movie, I really suggest watching it. And I will be reading this maybe soon, because I love this movie. I love the movie so much. And once I read this, I'll let you know if I would recommend reading the book too. It's flipped. So when I flip it, you won't be able to see what I'm talking about, but it's backwards. That's cool. I didn't even realize that until like right now. But yes, I will be reading this at some point. Okay. Next we have, I am so glad that I have this book. My stepmom really, really likes Ellen Hopkins, and I think it's considered in verse. It's written in verse. I don't know. It's written like poetry, I guess, like how it has like stanzas and stuff, but it's a book, like, and it's like a story that you read. But I thought that I lost this book and that it got thrown away or something, which means I might have the other books that I thought got not thrown away, but like I lost them while I was in college. And I'm really glad that I have it. It's really, really long. Like, it looks really long, but because the pages aren't full, they're not like, you know, I feel like it'd be still easy to read. But it's like a 600 page book. So I don't remember what this one is about, but I will be reading it. But it is really, really, looks really thick. But I'm glad that I have it. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I have Medhead. I'm pretty sure that I got this book. I got it like a long time ago. And it might be nonfiction too. It might not be, I don't know. I don't remember, but oh my gosh, it's so funny that it says Introduction by Ellen Hopkins, which is literally the book that I just had. I mean, I don't remember what this one is about, but I also like the cover. It's very interesting. I haven't seen anybody talk about this, but I also don't know. This one might be a nonfiction because there's like pictures in the back. So another nonfiction book that I might read. I think that I bought a lot of nonfiction books because I did want to read them, and then I just never got to it. My first ever like nonfiction book that I read on my own was Hidden Figures, which it was okay. It's really interesting. It was just hard for me to get through because I don't read nonfiction. And then I have a little tiny American Sign Language book because for a long time I wanted to learn sign language, and I still do. At one point I wanted to be an ASL interpreter, so cute little pocket ASL book. And then it just has a bookmark in there. I don't know where it's from, but Bauman Rare Books. I think that it was from, I think this is a bookshop, and I'm pretty sure that's where I got this. That's the only thing that would make sense. And I definitely got it in Las Vegas. So I have another bookmark. That's exciting. And that is all I have in this box. So on to the next and last one. Yes. Okay. these were also some of the books I was like, I know that I have them, and that's why I knew that I didn't have all the boxes. I just looked at the next book again. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, I have Hunting Prince Dracula, and I'm pretty sure that I have another of one of these, like, books. I really want to read this one, and the other book, Stalking Jack the Ripper. I have this one, and I thought that I lost this one too, so I'm very glad that I have it. And then this was the book that I saw in here. Bro, everything. I freaking love this book. I definitely got it because I watched the movie, but I did read it. It was so good. I loved it. It was really easy to read, and I'm pretty sure that I read it in less than 24 hours because of how much I loved it. I'm so happy I have it. I forgot that I had a copy of it still. And then this next one is Bailey's Story, and I think this one is from, yeah, A Dog's Purpose. I do have A Dog's Purpose, but I did bring that one with me, so I already had it. But look, I have it. Eventually, I want to, since I have so many more books that I like putting into my little bookshelf, I don't have room again, so I'm probably gonna have to reorganize it. I did make a video of me reorganizing my bookshelf on TikTok, but now I have a bunch more books. And I also got a book cart from Cass. Cass bought me a book cart from their coworker, so I'm gonna probably make a video of me filling that up, so stay tuned for that too. Oh my goodness. No way. I have 13 Reasons Why. I don't really think I have to say much about this. It's a signed copy. I don't remember if I enjoyed this book. I really don't remember. I can remember the TV show, and it was traumatizing, and I only watched the first season, and I'm not interested in watching any of the other seasons because there's only one book. There's only one book, so I don't know why there's a second and third season. I think there's a second and third season. I don't know. I don't follow it. I don't want to watch it, so I don't care. I did read this one. I have a paperback copy as well. That's the one that I read. And I'm guessing I either liked it, and so that's why I got a signed copy, or I don't even know. This one has extra, like, content in it that it says right here. So I don't see myself rereading it, but I will be keeping this because it is signed. All I'm gonna say is there's a lot of differences from the book to the show, and I know that I enjoyed the book more than the show. Both traumatizing, and maybe the book wasn't as traumatizing, but it was still, like, very sad about, it has, you know, suicide in it. It's about suicide, and yeah, so definitely, if you haven't read that or watched the show, I would recommend do not watch the show, but be warned if you're gonna read the book that is about suicide. And then these ones I could see while I was opening the book. I have these ones, which is a series. Do I remember what they're about? No. I'm pretty sure that I bought them because I like the covers. I think the covers are very cute. I am not a fan of buying, like, the books that are, like, this small. I like when the paperbacks are bigger. I used to only read paperbacks, and now I am a hardcover lover. And then this is what I was talking about. Stalking Jack the Ripper. I do have this book. Yay. So I'm glad that I have both of the books now. And that is it. That was all of them. Wow. I love unboxing things, and I am sad that I'm done now. Now I need to find a place to put all these. I'm probably gonna make my little book cart a little TBR cart, so maybe some of these books will be on there for when I make that video. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold all these books. Please don't fall. He can barely see me now. So these are all the books that I unboxed today. Very exciting. So that is all I have today. I will probably be putting these on my little book card that I got just for now before I go and actually organize my bookshelf. But yeah, I hope that you had as much fun as I did. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Daisy was over here sleeping, and you guys were literally running around. Having fun.